quiet of night. The night belongs to the monsters. Once the sun sets, the chaos rolls and the monsters spill forth to menace mankind. But not in the Dead Dunes. Here, night brings a sort of peace. For in this place of death, the monsters rest when the sun does. Such nights remind me of the more peaceful times, of being wrapped in my mother's warm embrace. After my parents died, I tried to purge those memories so that I could be strong for Sarah. I wanted to be her mother, but at her I must have seemed more like a jailer. Well, you can be very critical at times, Lightning, so that's not that much to expect. But I'm sure she got over it. Anyway, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Smiling Dread 4, and welcome back to some more Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. So, in the last session, we kind of ended off very abruptly, seeing as, well, I'm sure you guys know, if you watched the last episode, but basically something happened that made me want to end the session quickly, so that my heart could go all steady. Also, I did a little research off camera to make sure my things were correct. Anyway, today we're going to be exploring more of the Dead Dunes. We are going to finally begin side quest number 3, so are you guys ready? No? Well, too bad. We're getting started right now. Anyway.
If you want to find the Holy Clavis, it looks like there might not be.
You ready to see if
you
got what it takes to join Monoculus?
I think I got what it takes. I got more than what it takes. I am Lightning. I'm a boss. Oh, of course, we the players are as well, but you know what I mean.
Oh, made your decision, have you? Then let me explain what you'll have to do. There's a giant sandstorm in the desert. You've seen it, right? It's been causing us nothing but grief out here, to say the least. Make it stop. That's your test. Off you go.
Make it stop? The wind? Do you want a bandit or a holy woman?
Really?
Oh, fine. Make me explain it all. Look, that thing's not exactly natural. People call it God's wrath. It's magic or a curse or something. If you can trigger the stone monument near it, you should be able to control it, including making it go away.
If you know that, why haven't you taken care of it, instead of asking a stranger?
What? You think a human can control the weather? That's just crazy talk. Now go and give it your all. Best of luck. Beat the monster near the stone monument, and you'll get the key that activates it. And that's the last freebie you'll get from me.
Well then.
If you want into the bandit gang, you'll have to defeat a monster, get a certain key, and somehow use that monument to stop God.
God's wrath. Yep. Pretty straightforward. And we already know how this works, seeing as we've already done this at least once in the last session. Anyway, gonna take this little teleporter back to the little grave of the Colossi. Remember where that is? Right here.
Hearing what Adonis had to say about it didn't sound like anything a normal person could do.
You're right, it's not a very fair trial. But then again, you are the savior. Doing what regular people can't comes with a job, right?
That is true. Alright, Gordon, obviously, let's go. Alright. So, speaking of the things that I was talking about, how I did a little research off camera. So it turns out what we need to do is we actually didn't need to use the chronostasis yet. Basically, when you first come to this area and you're going to follow a guide similar to that of mine, on the even hour, make sure that that's when you start using your chronostasis. Using it right now on the odd hour, which is 11:30, isn't exactly very beneficial for us, as it puts a little damper in our problems. And as I figured that out, I actually updated my little map, which you should be seeing by now. I mean, this is a couple days after the last recording. Where, let's see. Today's the 8th, and I'm recording this now. You'll be seeing this on the 15th or 16th or something like that, depending on how I decide to upload these. I'll let you figure out the rest. Anyway, yeah, things should be updated. Basically, when you come here first, use chronostasis when on the even hour, unless it's very close to activating the odd hour, in which case, you know. But yeah, nothing too big, nothing that's game-breaking. But if you're gonna go for the route that I planned out, you'll want to do just that. That said, I'm not worried too much about chronostasis wearing off, as I will be activating it once again once we get to the 12th hour. You know, should this chronostasis actually come back in? No, not actually. You know what? I say screw you. I'm confident. And you have given me a lot of issues with my frame rate. So you deserve to die. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Evo has a price.
I know you wanna...
Got you now.
Oh, okay, that can't work. Flame! Flame! Or yeah, blood! Blood! Lance it! Lance it! Blood! Oh, did I launch him into the air? Oh, no, he's just back on his feet. And why did I put a spell on him? I don't know why. Oh, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Blood! Deals absolutely no damage. Oh, and I got blindsided. Now he's dry! You're done. And now I got one cross stasis bar for when I need it. Okay, so that takes care of that. But like I said before, if you're playing on an Xbox 360 version, try to avoid those the best that you can, because big graphical hiccups with me. Ooh, gauntlets. Hello! Hello! There we go. Alright.
Don't even try.
Also, as for cutting, I probably am just gonna scrap that entire idea, since there isn't really much to actually skip now I think about it. At least not until later, so for now, videos will be the same as usual, just me cutting at certain points, but not actually editing that much out. If I do edit anything out, you'll figure out why eventually. Okay, that takes care of you. Moving on. Alright. Now come over here on the way to the God's Wrath. Get yourself Defaith. In case you need a refresher course, Defaith means that your opponents will have less powerful magical attacks, and I'm avoiding you. Especially since you have Gorgon Opsid, I prefer to run away. Wait, actually, no, not yet. Not yet. Gotta do something real quick right here. If you remember last time, we began a quest known as... Wow. Oh, Old Rivals, that was it. I was about to say I didn't remember, but just clicked in my mind. Anyway, come over here.
What do you think you're doing, blundering around here and interrupting my precious sleep? You lost or something?
Just looking for a story. I hear that you once had big dreams of striking it rich.
Whatever dreams I had have been lost under the sands.
Then why stay? Why stick it out in the desert?
I owe it to my wife. She's gone now, but the one thing she valued more than her own life is still out there, in that desert. If I could just get it back, I'd be gone from here and never look back.
What could be so important?
Her arithmometer. Back when she was alive, back when we still had our shop, my wife was in charge of keeping the books. I never was good at numbers. But my wife, Monica, she lived by that arithmometer. We're gonna have great sales this month. Next month will be the one for us. Plugging numbers into that silly thing of hers. All with the most joyous smile you've ever seen. That smile of hers. That was my real treasure. And then one day those monsters stole my treasure away from me. Everything ended. My business, my life. I lost Monica and her smile. Now the only wares I have to sell to anyone are regret and despair.
I see. I'm sorry. Do you really think you'll be able to move on if you find your wife's memento, though?
Sure as the desert's dry. If I could just find that arithmometer for her, I'd be done with this place in a heartbeat.
Light, do you think that's the arithmometer Monica left behind?
Yes, it is. Also, gonna say this right now, I have no idea what an arithmometer does. I mean, I heard him plugging numbers and all, but honestly, what even is it? Now, maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below in case I forget to actually search it online. So yeah, there's a little reason to comment for today. Anyway, hand this over.
It is my wife's. I'd know it anywhere. The arithmometer that she so loved.
You've got your wife's memento back, so now you can leave the desert anytime you want. Isn't that right?
Like I've got any place else to go. Anyway, it would have been better if you'd just never found it. I want to goodbye to the desert where my wife died. But I don't want to leave the desert where she lived. Don't you see? Now what am I supposed to do?
That's up to you. And if you can't figure it out yourself, well, Then why don't you just think about what your wife would have wanted for you?
What Monica would have wanted is she always wanted me to make it out here as a merchant. Me and my shop. She wanted to help me achieve my dream of striking it rich.
There you
I
go.
have your answer. If you're going back into business, how about I be your first customer?
Yeah. I'd like that. After all, I owe you. You brought me back. You brought our dream back to life.
And there you go. Quick quest complete. Get 1300 golden padlock, and a bunch of upgrades that I'm not going to dwell on too much. As for Raymond,
Thanks for stopping by. Take your time looking around.
he basically becomes an essential shop for certain notes. Not gonna lie, I had no idea about this. I actually didn't. I never actually looked into it. Like I said, I've always skipped out on these cutscenes, so I didn't know, well, what was gonna happen. Okay, let's see what we got here. Goblin Nose, Desert Sahagins, Skeletons, and Cactuar. We have not encountered these two enemies yet, and we'll get their info soon enough, but Cactuars, I don't see myself ever attacking them, and I might need these for research later on, so I'm gonna purchase that. A little off of the road, but hey, we can make it a little tweaks, can't we? Anyway, so Cost Stations is finally worn off. Now we can head over to God's Wrath, and once that clock strikes 12... And that goes when I heard him. Once that clock strikes 12, I'll be sure to reawaken the cross stasis. Oh, there you go. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. There you go. Nope, don't you belch in my face. Now give me your HP. I want that HP. Give. Burn! Dun da da! The power of the lance. Ooh, excuse me. The power of the lancet. Alright. Why am I don't even know. I just ate lunch a while ago. But that was an hour ago, literally. I don't even know what's happening to me. Alright, but anyway here. Activated cross stations at hour 12. I hear enemies. I'm assuming it's the goblet. A Desert Sahagin. Screw you! I want nothing to do with you. I want absolutely nothing to do with you. Yep. Also, gonna do this real quick, as I can do this. We can switch this out for. Actually, it's not worth it. Now I'll just switch out this thing since I have it. Let's see. Wind attribute attack plus 10. Good for our arrow. Good to know. But we're on the run from an evil Sahagin that I want nothing to do with because it's so evil. I mean, honestly, who likes the Sahagins when they are out during the day? They are evil to the bone. No way will I deal with them. Oh, hello, Gran. What's up?
That must be it. The goddess's monster. The question is, does it have the key?
Let's hope that it does. But I'll have to beat it to find out. And now I get to be a bandit, too.
Let's do this, people.
Game starts now.
Same strategy as before. Get hit with it, the basic kill of magic strikes. Arrow, Zandara. Make sure that the combo breaker doesn't come into play here quite yet. Alright, gonna hit this. Yep, Gale. Gotta go with a few strikes now that I have this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow, you son of a gun, okay. Zandara. There it is! Go! Blood! Oh, the damage. Oh, the damage is dealt. And that's the quickest fight we've ever had. At least against this guy. 2 EP in a matter of seconds. I call bonus attacks to that. But by defeating this current gadget in particular...
Is this how you activate that monument?
That's the theory, yeah. It's called a crux and supposed to fit right into the monument and switch it on somehow. But not just for anyone.
How did you get here?
Only those chosen by God can make them work.
It doesn't seem dangerous. I think it's just reacting to your power.
However that works.
Well, don't tell me. You can actually make it work?
And just like that, goodbye to God's wrath.
Well,
Actually kind of fits.
I never thought you'd be able to do it. So you're the real deal. You actually got the crux to do its thing. Guess the boss was right. As usual, you've got some strange kind of power that the rest of us just don't.
Your boss? I don't remember being introduced.
You haven't, but we've been keeping tabs on you ever since you stepped off the train at the station. But I suppose I should let the boss explain the rest in person. 'Cause, honestly, I don't want to get blamed for spilling the wrong things.
Sounds legit.
So does that mean I'm in?
I said the boss will explain in person, didn't I? You think just anyone gets in to see her? Welcome to the gang. You are now officially part of Monoculus.